That's all I do with my time off. Yo, it's a great game though, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's see. Does beta 1.2 introduce any new options? View bobbing. No, these are all the same. Controls still very basic. All right. Wait, it put my inventory back to I? No, absolutely not. Why is that the default? What are you going to do in Minecraft? I will show you in 1 second here, okay? World is still good, still compatible. I mean, I think that the world will still be compatible for a long time. I think once we get into the later versions of the game, like the later beta versions, is probably when we might have to worry about our world being incompatible. But for right now, it's good. Okay. I got to do like a sort of like YouTube intro. Inventory is E. I don't know why, but in these older versions, it defaults to I. Like, who wants to reach all the way over to I to open up their inventory? It's just weird. I mean, I guess I could do like a little like cool like sunrise intro. Ooh, hang on, do it like this. All right. The world can go all the way. Okay, good. All right. We are now in beta 1.2. When we left off last time, it was alpha 1.2.6. So we did skip a couple of versions, but beta 1.0 and beta 1.1 did not introduce any new blocks. Beta 1.2, though, does, and quite a few blocks, as a matter of fact. A full list of all the blocks we need in beta 1.2 are a cake, a dispenser, a note block, a lapis lazuli block, sandstone, birch log, spruce log, and then all the different types of colored wool were introduced in this version as well. Orange wool, magenta wool, light blue wool, yellow wool, lime wool, pink wool, gray wool, light gray wool, cyan wool, purple wool, blue wool, green wool, red wool, black wool, and brown wool, but brown wool is not obtainable yet since we are not able to get cocoa beans until the beta 1.4 update. That was probably really loud. I was trying to dramatically close my notebook there. Okay, well, let's try to knock out what we can right now with everything that we have in our storage, okay? Cake, I think, is possible at this point. Oh, wait, no, because we need eggs from chickens. I think we need 1 egg, right? So I gotta get some chickens, and then I gotta get an egg from said chicken. So I actually don't think I can get a cake right now. What I think we can do, though, is get a dispenser, surely. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Dispenser is cobblestone. It's a bow, so I'm gonna have to make a new bow, and I think it's 1 piece of redstone as well. I'm not really into redstone. I honestly don't remember how it goes. Well, hey, maybe you should make the bow first. That might help. What notebook was that? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. This is my $3. Oh, wrong way. This is my $3.79 Goodwill Animal Crossing New Horizons notebook. Oh, I'm so glad you look at it. I got this for $3.79 from the Goodwill. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. All right. There you go. I'm not saying I'm better than all of you because I got that notebook for $3.79 from the Goodwill. But, like, man, I bet you guys did not get that notebook for $3.79 from the Goodwill. I bet you didn't. All right, dispenser, done. Easy. I'm not really a redstone guy. I'm kind of surprised I remembered that recipe. And also, we completely filled up the first chest here. -1, but again, pretend that that's an air block. So we're going to move on to our second chest here, and the inaugural item in the second chest will be a dispenser. Next, we can probably make a note block. Is a note block just not redstone surrounded by wood, right? I need more redstone. Is that not just a 1 piece of redstone surrounded by wood, right? Hi, chat. I just woke up from a nap. Good morning. I think it's just this. Yeah, there you go. Note block. How do you tune it? Okay, so it's right-click to tune. And this is like a base? I scrolled all the way to just 6 days after the day I first followed, and it won't let me scroll anymore? Oh my god. How has your chatting changed over that time? I unlocked the secret air block, not clickbait. Ooh. Okay, that's really weird. The music started right as I clicked the no block. I got scared. Oh god, did I just find the secret song in Minecraft Beta 1.2, not clickbait? Oh, also, like, yeet. I'm actually so mad. I'm so sorry. I started saying more stupid shit. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Have they fixed it to where it takes only 4 glowstone to make a block now? Nope. That broken-ass recipe. Alright, either way. So dispenser done, note block done. We need to get... Actually, we're gonna need to do a lot of traveling here. The game sounds too quiet. In fact, you're not hearing it at all, are you? I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know that you were not hearing the game at all there. Because I didn't have the sound on. Man, and then the music just started as well. The music just started as well, and it's over now. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I deprived you of Minecraft music. How dare I? So, we're going to... The rest of the... Well, not the rest of the blocks. Oh, no, it's still going. But to get lapis, sandstone, birch logs, and spruce logs, we're going to have to generate new terrain. Because, of course, those come from trees. And if you don't generate new terrain, then you won't, of course, find those trees. So, yeah, everything that we need now, outside of the wool, will need new terrain generated. Let's see what, I might need to make a few of these. Let's see what dyes we can make with the existing stuff that we have. So green dye is made by smelting cactus. Blue dye is by getting lapis, so we can't worry about that right now. But red and yellow dye, which is the base of a lot of different dyes, should be able to be found. I mean, I got yellow flowers over there and red flowers right there, so let's grab a few of those. What's up, Caitlin? How are you doing? Oh, shit, I can craft sandstone, can I? Wait, you're right. I think I can just craft it, and it's just 4 sand. Ha, alright, cool. I totally forgot that you could craft sandstone. I completely went brain dead there. Minecraft, that's new. Hello, what's up, Jestastic? How are you doing? My nightly walk to the dining hall listening to Dagnall. I bet... Oh, wait, and there's a sheep with light gray wool. Oh, lucky me, okay. And actually, light gray wool would have taken squid ink to make. But I will need squid ink anyway, so... I'm gonna have to go kill a few of those guys as well. Excuse me, what is holding me up here? There we go. I mean, if you're just gonna offer it for me... Yeet! Light gray wool? Yeah, okay. Get some flowers here for some yellow dye, and then roses over there for some red dye. What challenge are you doing in Minecraft? Collecting every block by release order, so I'm going through all the different versions of the game and collecting every new block that gets added in those versions, until we eventually make our way to modern versions. Music making me emotional? I'm sorry, you're on your emo shit right now? Me too. You know what's my, oh, you want to lay an egg for me? Unfortunately, animals, like, despawn if you go too far away, so, like... I might have to hang out a little bit until they give me an egg so that I can make a cake. You know what's been my emo song that I've been kind of jamming to lately? Billie Eilish. I think I'm a little late on the Billie Eilish train, but I've been jamming to the, Everything I Wanted. That's the name of it. That's been my emo jam lately. And you know what? I'm tired of hiding the fact that I'm a sad boy sometimes. I never had an emo phase, but I definitely like that sort of music quite a lot. And I'm tired of hiding the fact. Wait a minute. What is this? What is up with this? What is up with this weird mixture of leaves right here? You got some spruce leaves here. You got oak leaves here, and I think these are birch leaves. What's up with this? Generation error? I guess. The wood is all oak, unfortunately. So it doesn't really help me, considering I can't harvest leaves yet. So there are new blocks that I can't harvest, being leaves, so it doesn't really help me out a whole lot. Just weird stuff, I guess. I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up, I see you with me. Hey, you wanna lay an egg? Isn't it like every 5 minutes that they lay an egg? It could have been different back in the day, but like, that's what I'm hoping here. Wait, I can get, wait. I mean, if I'm lucky enough, they might drop saplings. Yeah, you're right. If I'm lucky enough, they might drop saplings. I mean, I'll use it as an excuse to get wood as well. Luckily, in the update, in between when I last played and now, they fixed a bug where tree leaves, like, did not decay. So hopefully these should decay naturally. I mean, even if I do get the saplings that I need from these, I'm still going to need to generate new terrain because I need to get lapis, which is not an ore that existed prior to this. It was every 5 to 10 minutes? Did they despawn? Son of a... No? I was just too far away. Okay. So, like... I mean, in your own time, man. I don't know what a chicken gestation period is, but, you know, just anytime you're comfortable, man. Just no pressure. I'm not threatening them. Despite the axe in my hands, I have no intentions of killing this guy. I have no intentions of killing this guy. I just want him to lay an egg. I could trap him in a hole, but they'll despawn. Like, animals don't work the way that they do now in modern Minecraft that they did back here. They would just despawn if you trapped them in a hole. And there was no name tags to ensure that they don't despawn. Come on, man. Put your sword in your hand? Like, I don't want them to feel threatened unless it, like, scares them enough to where they, like, poop out an egg. In which case, maybe I should. It's also getting dark, so, like... Is it getting dark and my battery is low? I'm just gonna finish cutting down these trees, man, hoping that I get a sapling. Only regular saplings so far, though, sadly. Only regular ones. Yo, Miva, or Miva? Thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Seems like all these trees have the bug. So, like... just keep cutting them down, I guess. Name him Jonold? You can't name him. I mean, I guess you can name him in spirit, but you can't use a name tag, sadly. Those aren't a thing yet. Lapis only drops one thing in this version. Like, one lapis per ore. That's kind of annoying, but in modern versions, like, I find that lapis drops way too much, so... not horrible, honestly, all things considered. Excuse me. Not horrible. Alright, I'm gonna get caught out here if... I stay out much longer. Have you blokes laid me an egg? Have an egg for me? How bright the textures were? Yeah, contrary to how dark the nighttime is. The textures are quite bright, but the nighttime is anything but. Like, I can barely see, and it's probably even worse for you guys. No, okay. I thought maybe I could punch an egg out of them. Wishful thinking, I guess. The old glass texture bothers me so much now. It's not even that old. Didn't they only recently get around to making it a little bit more pleasant to look at? I think they only recently did that. No egg? Any non-oak saplings up here? No, I think we're gonna have to go out and find... They're going to have to go out and find all of our new saplings. I don't know. Maybe the bug is merely just a visual glitch, and they are technically counted as oak saplings. So that's why they keep only dropping oak saplings. I don't know. Seems like that's the case, because they ain't dropping no birch or spruce saplings, unfortunately. Alright, boys. Final egg check here. Final egg check. Ignore that. Final egg check. Any eggs? Any eggy boys in chat? I mean, dude, I got, like, a lot of chickens around here, but... Wait, there's an egg. Let's go. We can make a cake. And then the rest of the cake is just... Wait, I need milk. I think I need 2 buckets of milk, too, don't I? Oh, shoot. So we're not good yet, but getting buckets of milk is probably a lot easier than getting an egg. I'm going to peace out, go eat dinner, but once I'm done, I'll probably be back. Yo, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for being here. I think it's only oak saplings in this version. Oh, so birch trees drop oak saplings? Well, that's annoying. So, theoretically, even though the world is so fucking large, you'd probably never run out of birch trees. You technically, birch logs are a finite resource since there is no birch saplings yet. Well, that's really weird. They'd introduce birch trees, but no birch saplings. I guess because all the different kinds of wood still end up looking like this wood, so I guess it's not a big deal. Is it 3 milk buckets? Oh, I thought it was just 2. Can someone... jeez. Can someone check the cake recipe for me? I thought it was 2 milk buckets. I think it's only 1 egg, so that's all we need. Thanks for the hydrate. I can't wait until they introduce beds in beta 1.3 so that I can skip the night. That will be a goddamn lifesaver. All right, here's our cactus green. Oh, and I also got light gray wool, so we can add that as well. But let me grab 1 more wool. And green wool. Okay. A rose. 2 red dye. Hang on. Grab the whole thing of wool here. And put these away. And put these away. And, yeah, the rest of the pumpkins can go. Leather can go. Stick. There we go. 3 wheat, 1 egg, 3 milk. It's 2 sugar? I thought it was 2 milk. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, red wool, yellow wool. Okay. And then yellow and red makes orange, of course. Orange wool. Can I make anything else? Red and green? Would that make anything? No, but yellow, yellow and green would? No. Did I fail color theory? I also need to kill some squids. I think we'll do that in the daytime. Chad, I think I failed color theory. No, I don't need white dye. I don't need that. I do be kind of crafting, though. Oh, you know what I do need is bones, because I'll need white dye to make, well, like, light green and light blue. Okay. Is there anything else here that makes dye? I forget. Cactus, I think, is the only thing. And then, of course, 2 sugarcane to make the 2 sugar. Okay, easy. There is no blue dye, only lapis. Yeah. But then there's light blue, and then teal, or cyan, that takes blue as well, right? All right, well, let's just stash what we have. Let's just stash what we have. Lime green? There is lime green, yeah. Okay, so we got sandstone, we got... Is that it? Other than the wool? Green, yellow. Wait, no, we got... Okay, we already put the dispenser in there, though. Green, yellow, red, orange. I already have white. Light gray. And that's it, right? We're good. We're good. Let me make a few buckets so that I can get ready to milk some cows and make a cake in the morning as well. Hi, YouTube. Yellow and green makes blue? No. Blue is only obtainable through mining lapis, which is annoying because that means that we're going to have to A, generate new terrain, and then B, cave in that new terrain to find lapis. Unfortunate, but something we have to do. I don't think buckets stack in this version. Nope. All right, 3 buckets, though, to make some cake. Everything else we have, right? We need 3 wheat, but I already have 3 wheat. Very good. 2 sugar, 3 milk, 3 wheat, 1 egg. All right, we got everything we need. I think you should find birch first and then mine there. Yeah, so the idea is that I go to find new terrain. Ideally, I find birch and spruce pretty quickly, and then we dig down after we find both of those things. So I should probably get ready for my mining adventure because, yeah, bring some more food. Yeah, there we go. And then I guess put, I don't know if I really want to keep all these excess dyes, but I probably will need to use them later. So, boop, put that there. All right. So I think we just wait until daytime. Surely not too much longer, right? Yeah, okay. Make a secondary house? Why would I make a secondary house? My primary house is so good. All right, there we go. Don't need any more light gray wool, although I guess I can use it to make a bed in the next version. Oh, yeah, it's called sulfur. It's called sulfur. Oh my god, they didn't even call it gunpowder. Teabag his corpse and now his sulfur's mine. Saying Ayo, MLG Pro. Netherrack away. I don't need one wooden plank. Flint and steel. Wool. Yeah, you can put the wool back. Remake your AC and H house? That is far beyond the abilities of this old-ass version of the game. I think you guys forget often how little blocks this version of the game actually had. There's no chance that I'd ever be able to remake that. Wait a minute. This diamond pickaxe. Yo, Spectral Wannabe, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, remake my Minecraft house in AC&H. This diamond pickaxe had no durability. They must have changed something. That had no durability last time I knew. They must have changed the tool durability. Yeah, it only had like one durability left. In fact, I think all these wooden tools as well barely did. Interesting. Maybe they added more durability to the existing tools. All right, well, it's turning daytime, so let's... I think there were some cows back here, right? Let's go suckle on they titty for a little bit. Oh, they're right here. Okay. I would like to suckle. Speaking of sulfur, my science teacher from middle school would always say sulfur and iodine, like suffer and die, which she also said a lot. Is your teacher okay? Your teacher sounds like they might be, like, going through a bad time. What's up, Philo Joe? How are you doing? Nope, beds are not until the next version. Beds will be in beta 1.3. So, almost. We can almost start skipping the night very soon. The older textures are cool to see again. Genuinely, I don't know how many of y'all were playing Minecraft back in these days, but I very much remember these times very well. I don't know. Back in, like, 2010, when these versions were out, I was, like... I was never as, like, enthused about a game quite as much as I was about Minecraft back in, like, 2010, 2011. I don't know, man. Just something about those times were magical. Okay. Egg, sugar, sugar. Beautiful. Oop. Oh, I get to keep the buckets. Oh, okay. I thought this old version of the game would, like, do me dirty and eat my buckets when they were crafting, but no, okay. I guess I get to keep them. I don't really need them, but I guess it's cool that I get to keep them. Cake. All right. And then now I got a bunch of extra buckets that I don't need. It's such good nostalgia. It is. I mean, back in 2010, I'm just being honest with you, half of you were probably not speaking full sentences because, you know, you were just little wee babies. But, I mean, I don't know. I was only 14, so I was kind of a wee baby myself. All right, so we have everything that we can make at this point. The only thing we have left to do is to generate new terrain and find oak, sorry, not oak, birch saplings and spruce logs. Spruce logs and birch logs. So last time that we generated new terrain, we went that way. I don't know. I guess we could try going... I don't think I've gone very far at all this way, so I reckon we wouldn't have to travel very far in this direction before we find some new terrain. Alright. But we're going to have to go caving as well, so let me make sure I'm ready to go caving when I get there. I was 24? Oh. How's it like? I hope the internet's good at the retirement home. Alright, 24 iron to make a new set of armor if I need it. My diamond tool shouldn't break, so I don't think I need to bring any diamonds. I was speaking sentences. I was texting people using garbage lingo. Elite speak. Yeah, I mean, you know, we were all there at some point. You're gonna hate getting all the coral in the aquatic update. I assume you're gonna get all the dead versions too. Sending you peace, if so. That's the plan. Definitely the later versions of the game, the ones that are more recent. Being that, like, modern versions of Minecraft take, like, a year in between updates, if not longer, they definitely add more blocks per version than these older versions did. Like, I literally skipped Beta 1.0 and Beta 1.1 because they didn't add any new blocks. I was amazed. Because, like, to think about an update recently that doesn't add any new blocks is, like, unheard of. But that's because these updates were only, like, weeks apart, I'm pretty sure. Like, these updates were pretty small changes to the game. And they were only, like, a few weeks apart. Compare that to now, where, like, the updates are much more bigger, but they also have a lot of time. They also have a lot of time put into them. And, I don't know, that makes the more recent versions definitely a bigger pain in the ass to complete once I get around to them. But we'll be on these older versions for a while still. Potentially having to face the warden? Won't you, like, definitely have to face the warden? I don't know much about the newest update, but I'm pretty sure, like, there's, like, skulk sensors, and the skulk blocks, and all that stuff only spawns with, like, the warden in that skulk underground biome. I've never messed with that before. I'm gonna have to do some research on how to handle the warden before going down there, because that's gonna be scary. I almost broke a hip laughing at that. Oh. Okay, these clouds are kind of messing me up here. Favorite Minecraft biome? In the modern day, I really like, I don't know, I always liked extreme mountains, but I don't think they're called that anymore. So I guess just mountain biomes, just in general, are really cool. Ouch. Stop oofing, man. Oof. Oh my god. And it's so stupid as well. Every time you take damage, it takes your armor durability. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. He did make the fun. He made the oof noise. I only ever heard that in the memes. Alright, are we at new terrain yet? I feel like I definitely haven't been out this far. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen new terrain. I love the old noise too, but you could always change it back using, like, texture resource packs. I'm so old school that I still call them texture packs, but, you know, just gamer things, I suppose. Warden can two-shot you in full netherite? Yeah, that's what I hear. Thanks for the hydrate. And Wolfie, thanks for the 11 months in a row. Shoutouts to the besties in chat. Can we get a shoutout for the besties? We appreciate the besties. No TTS? Oh, I'm so sorry. The alert was muted, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. There we go. It's unmuted now. For any alerts in the future. I'm so sorry. But thank you for the 11 months in a row. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Walking on grass brings back memories. Yeah, I don't know if I prefer this old walking on grass sound or the new one where it... I don't know, this one makes it sound like you're fucking, like, stomping on the grass with every step that you take. The new ones sound like you're daintily walking through a grass field. I don't know which one I... Oh, replay it? Okay. I don't know which one I prefer. But I do kind of miss the days where he was like...
Hi everyone, cat kiss.
Through the grass.
Wow, 11 months, almost 1 year.
Thinking about the warden makes me shit myself.
Anyways,
oh no.
Yay, another month
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's
quite a nasty cleanup. Alright, that's got to be new terrain out there. It's taking a while to load. I mean, I won't say no to some coal here. Show them zombies who's boss? The zombies and just the enemies in general in these versions are scary, but their AI is so stupid that they're easy to cheese. I don't look forward to the update where they make it so that zombies can see you from like 100,000 meters away. I don't look forward to that one. I haven't even heard the new sounds. I mean, a lot of them are very subtle, but... I don't know. I think most of the sounds are honestly better than the old ones, but I think the only reasons I like these older ones is for nostalgia reasons. Gotta assert dominance. Exactly. Alright. I mean, I do already have enough coal. We don't need to spend more time getting that. I think that the fact that this terrain is generating so slowly over here must mean that it's new, right? It must mean that it's new. What if I hit it with a little of that? I mean, okay, it is new, because that's a desert, and before that, there wasn't any desert biomes. There wasn't any biomes in general. Okay, so this is new terrain that we're about to enter over here. My Xbox was stuck on 1.3 for the longest time. Now it's stuck on 1.13. Are they still... Okay, yeah, look at that chunk error right there. Definitely new terrain. Are they still updating, like, Minecraft on the Xbox 360? It must have stopped at some point. Like, Xbox 360 Minecraft must be, like... I don't know. It must be stuck on, like, some old version of the game. Kind of like lost in history sort of thing. It's forever stuck on 1.4? Oh my god, dude, that was forever ago. 1.4 must have been, like, 2013 if I had to guess. Alright, we're in new terrain now. But a desert I don't think will be great for finding the new tree types, so let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Is PS4 still stuck? Surely not. I think most things on the PS4 are still being updated. I mean, it isn't that old, right? How long's the PS5 been out? Surely that's still being updated. Ooh, I see some birch. I see some birch trees. I wonder if they mix the trees together in biomes, or will spruce trees be in, like, a specific biome? Like a winter one, maybe. Something to think about. So, let me show you something. Oh, Xbox One's still updating. Yeah, 360, I bet, is probably not anymore. So, birch logs actually still turn into regular logs. Like, literally, they didn't actually have birch planks. It was only birch logs in these versions, so... And it's still just counted as wood. That's so weird. It didn't count birch as its own separate thing. And it drops just regular oak saplings. That's so weird. I mean, that's, like, completely foreign to think about now, but... Back in the day, yeah, there was only really one type of wood in the game. Just some of it looked like birch, and some of it looked like oak, and then spruce will do the same thing, where it only gives you spruce wood. But that being said, they are still new blocks, so we will need to find them. I don't think that spruce will be as easy to find. I think birch trees get mixed in with oak trees, but spruce trees will probably be in their own separate biome, if I had to guess. So, we might still have to go quite a ways until we find one of those. My PS3 is stuck on 1.4 because you can't be bothered to update it? I guess that's fair. That's pretty fair, bestie. Are there hostile mobs in this version? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get caught out here. We're gonna get caught out here if we're not careful. But I don't really want to stop exploring. I guess what we can do is we could go underground now. Since it's probably pretty unsafe to stay out on the surface, I guess what we could do is we could go underground now and try to get lapis while it's nighttime, while waiting for daytime to roll over. I guess we could do that. So here's what we'll do. Pop that right there, and then we'll dig straight down. But do it in the gamer way so that we're not going to fall into lava or something like that. Do the gamer dig straight down strat. 1.13, and it's the only Minecraft that you have? Oh my god, you must have missed so much now. You must have missed so much. Surely, though, if you have Minecraft on your Xbox, you could transfer that to a Bedrock version on PC for free, right? I would have thought at least, but maybe I'm stupid. I honestly don't know how that works, and I don't play Minecraft Bedrock, so I could be completely wrong. Don't mine at night. I mean, statistically, you should mine at night because, well, you know, more mobs spawning at the surface means that less mobs will spawn in the caves, making it more safe to actually mine at night. Shut up, Melvin. I don't remember what levels does lapis spawn at. Surely I gotta be low enough, but I'd rather find a cave because it's a hell of a lot more interesting than digging straight down. Okay, but true. Axon, are you the bloke that left that comment? Like, verbatim like that underneath that music video? Because I could see myself doing that. I could see myself being like, well, mining at night is statistically actually safer. Don't want to slander you, though. No? Okay, fair enough. Maybe I'm projecting a little bit. Oh, dear. It seems as though... Is it? I remember these old versions, you could actually go through Bedrock into the void. They might have fixed that, though, by this point. Okay, well, I didn't hit a cave. I bet if I... Am I hacking? I think I'm hacking, chat. I think I just hacked. I think I just hacked the game. Pre-recorded, yeah. Well, now I still gotta wait the night. It does drop multiple. I thought maybe they fixed it. Somebody told me it only drops one. It would have been fine even if it did, but still. Yeah, I guess I could tell a fun story, kind of similar to that. I actually used to be a moderator. I'm a moderator of a Minecraft PvP server, and what I had to do was I had to spectate people and see if they were using X-ray mods to get diamonds. I'm not going to reveal any more information about this, as it could incriminate me as being a fucking loser, but yeah, I used to be a moderator for a Minecraft PvP server, and I would, if somebody did exactly what I did there, and they dug straight into, like, a valuable resource, I'd be like, oh, I wonder if they're X-raying, and then if they kept doing it, I'd eventually have to ban them. It's true. Everything that I say here is true, actually. You know, what can I say? I provided a very valuable service for the average Minecraft player, okay? I provided a very valuable service. You guys are goofing on me, but, you know, if it was you that was getting killed by the guy in full diamond armor with protection 4 enchantments, you'd have been begging for my mercy, okay? You'd have been begging for my mercy. I guess I'll get some iron. The average mod? What do you mean by that? Well, I was a good guy. I was a good mod. Oh, the moon's passing over. What server? I don't know if I want to answer that, because I'm already being slandered and flamed for this. I'm already being lambasted for my life choices, okay? I don't know if I want to reveal any more information about this. The old cobble texture, it's honestly pretty bad. I kind of hate this texture, but it is nostalgic. I hear a skeleton. I had mac and cheese. It was very good. Yo, glad to hear it. I was joking. No, I know. Moth Cub. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you. How was your stream? Welcome. I was just telling the story about how I used to be a moderator for a Minecraft PvP server. So basically, I'm kind of a badass. You might want to watch out, man. You might want to watch out. Why don't you fill in one stack? It takes less blocks. That's kind of a Melvin comment. Honestly, like, are you the type of person that, like, I don't know, like, I feel like you're the kind of person that puts their Minecraft door the wrong way around. I feel like, for the sake of, like, efficiency, you choose to build this up one by one, but then you leave a giant hole that you're gonna fall into later. I don't know, man. I remember I had a Minecraft boyfriend. That's valid, man. That's valid. You're valid, okay? Just because you had a Minecraft boyfriend, he's real to me, goddammit. At least you weren't a shitty mod who insta-banned you for a coincidence. No, like, you definitely had, like, a sort of 3-strike policy, where if they just happen to dig straight into diamond, okay, you can accept that as a coincidence. Even twice, you could do it as a coincidence. But 3 times, you're like, alright, Buster, you're out of here. You're clearly, like, X-raying. And not to mention, X-raying was, like, easy as hell to do, so anyone could do it, and you'd be surprised at the amount of people that did do it. But either way, I miss it. Brings back so many memories. Unfortunately, it won't last too much longer. I think in beta 1.7 is when they have the modern cobble texture. And that's not going to be too long from now, because I think that beta 1.3, 1.4, 5, 6 does not add much as far as blocks go. I mean, you gotta remember, these updates back in the beta versions really only were like a few weeks apart. They didn't spend a whole lot of time in between these versions. Unlike now, where it takes literally like over a year between versions. Either way. But oh lord, 3 times they get the slammer. You send them straight to hell. The bottom pits of hell. Somebody want a Minecraft scientist want to explain this one to me? Somebody want to explain this one to me? Oh, I do got to get bones, don't I? Okay, interesting. So maybe I should take on some skeletons. Hi. I mean, in the water's a little risky, but sure. Nice shot, doofus. Hey, he's the greatest gamer of all time. There we go. Alright, I need at least probably a couple of bones, but... Oh, 2 bones. Nice, okay. Oh god, that old bone texture. Oh god, they're disgusting. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. How old were you when you were banning people in Minecraft? Let's see, that was probably around 2015. I would have been 19, man. Ooh, don't oof me. Yeah, I was like 19, man. Your ass got banned by a 19-year-old. Probably. There we go. 3 bones is probably enough, but I might as well... Ouch. I mean, I got food. I'll be alright. Might as well keep going. Oh, a squid! I can't believe I totally forgot to find a squid. They drop ink sacs, which is, of course, black dye, which will be the basis of gray dye, black dye, and light gray dye, but I already have light gray wool just naturally found on a sheep. So, honestly, what's one squid ink might... No, I actually will need more than 1. I will need 2, right? Yeah, L plus ratio plus you got banned by a 19-year-old, sucker. Alright. So we'll need to be on the lookout for more squids, but I think we got enough bones now. I mean, there's more skeletons over there. I think we're good. I used to be scared of the squids. Bro, legit, like, they're kind of horrifying. They are kind of horrifying. I wonder if you ever banned me. I used to cheat all the time. What servers did you play on that you cheated on? If you mentioned the server that I was a moderator of, I very well might have banned you, man. I very well might have banned you. I blame Skydoes Minecraft. Not to bring up any bad vibes, but isn't that guy a total fucking scumbag? Ooh. Okay. I mean, maybe mushroom soup, maybe? I'm really glad that all the Minecraft YouTubers that I used to watch turned out to be okay people. Yes, he's a scumbag. Yeah, and I don't know how much I want to talk about it, because it's kind of bad vibes. But it's really sad that I watched a video, it was like legitimately an hour long, about all these Minecraft YouTubers that turned out to be horrible people. And Skydoes Minecraft was actually not in that video, but I do know that he is not a good person. Yeah, he's disgusting. He's gross. And, yeah, I never really liked him myself, so... And that one didn't particularly shock me, or, like, make me feel sad. None of the Minecraft YouTubers I watched turned out to be bad people, and I'm thankful for that, because a lot of them did. That was my angelic cry for I just found more spruce trees. Or my first spruce trees. I found spruce! That's all you need to know. Okay, and that's good because that means that we can... Wait, no, I don't even need to dig down. I already got lapis. Wait, we're good to just head back. Do we need anything else? I think what we do need before we come all the way back is we need to get more squids. Captain Sparkles and Ant Venom are the only good OGs. Highly disrespectful to Ethos Lab. Highly disrespectful to Ethos Lab. I do take great offense to that. Yeah, and once again, with the spruce wood, it does not give you spruce wood. It just gives you regular wood planks, which I did not mean to make, but that's okay. All right. I mean, let's grab a little bit, because eventually it will be used to make spruce wood, and maybe when I want to build, I might want to use spruce wood, so let's grab a little bit. What's up with all the red They're taunting me. I swear to God, they know how hard I searched for red mushrooms back in episode 1, and now they're taunting me. Yeah, Techno, and then he recently passed away. He recently passed away, didn't he? I never watched Technoblade, but from all the outcry of support that he got after he passed away, he seemed like a good dude, but I never watched him myself. I think he was part of the group of Minecraft YouTubers that came to the scene well after I stopped watching it. I don't need anything else, right? I'm just checking. I don't need any... The only thing I need to do is I need to kill more squids, which will probably just spawn where I have my base, so I probably don't even need to kill any on the way back. Was based off the new Minecraft YouTubers? Yeah, I think he came onto the scene a little late for me to enjoy him, but he seemed like a nice guy. And now, like, hyper-modern Minecraft YouTubers are like Dream and that whole squad. Like, back in my day, it was like Minecraft and Hermitcraft. And then after that, it was like Sky Does Minecraft and Stampy Longcat. And now it's like Dream. I have no opinions on the latter two because I was not really watching Minecraft at that point. Empire's SMP? I mean, Hermitcraft is still a thing, I suppose, so I guess I shouldn't call them of old, but still. What is Empire's SMP, though? I don't know what that is. What do we need? We just need Squid Ink. Want to pop in and recently found your YouTube and play them while I'm also playing AC&H? Thank you for keeping me company when my friends can't, and sorry I can't gift you subs. You're very welcome. Don't worry about gifting me subs. It's quite alright. I appreciate the thought of it, and thank you so much for the kind message. And I'm always happy to give you some good content to listen to. Empires is a little bit of overlap with Hermitcraft, I think. Okay. I like Hermitcraft. I don't watch a whole lot. I only really watch Ethos Lab from them, but they seem like a good group of folks. Season 6 and 7 were my favorite seasons of Hermitcraft. What are they on now? 8 or 9? One Life? Yeah, One Life, and then Third Life, and then all those. Those are quite entertaining as well. It reminds me of, like, Minecraft UHCs back in the day. Like, I don't know how many of y'all watched Minecraft. They were, like, very popular in the early to mid-2010s. They fell off at some point. But, I very much enjoyed, like, their PvP competitions and stuff like that. Like, legit, they would do the UHC series, and I would, like, set my fucking alarm when a new episode was going to come out. It was exciting. It was some of the most exciting, and it sounds like such like a loser thing to say, but man, it was legitimately very exciting. I love those. I loved those videos. Minecraft was awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, the individuals haven't fallen off necessarily, but the server, I don't think, is very active anymore. But a lot of the individual members are doing very well on their own thing. Such as, of course, Etho, BOO. But they moved on to Hermitcraft, so I don't know. The Avengers movie of YouTube. Legitimately, dude, I would be so excited for a new episode of that dropping. I was so excited. Oh, Seth playing. I mean, he's doing very well. I think he speedruns like Super Mario World now. But yeah, I mean, he was always one of the bigger Minecrackers, so that dude, he's doing well for himself, I think. Minecraft was my goats. Vintage Beef, Pause on Pause, Good, Zisto, Nebris, all goats. I don't know if they're bad people. I think that they're fine. I mean, a lot of those guys still do their own thing, and, I mean, haven't gotten canceled. It's sad that the standard of being a good person is they haven't gotten canceled yet, but they haven't. They haven't. It's kind of weird to think, and this is a bit of like a... This is gonna sound a little self-inflating. I don't mean for it to sound like... selfish, or... I don't know, delusion of grandeur, I suppose. But it's kind of crazy to think that I idolized those people back in the day. And in the case of a few of them, I'm now actually a bigger YouTuber and Twitch streamer than a few of them. And if you told me that, like, when I used to watch and idolize those guys, I'd have been like, holy shit. That's my dream. It is pretty cool. I'm not going to deny that it is pretty sick. Markiplier? I never watched Markiplier. I didn't get into him, but Markiplier was inspired by probably my favorite YouTuber, and that's Northern Lion. So if he is anything like Northern Lion, then I would probably enjoy him, but I don't know. Markiplier, I think, is a little bit like, not immature, but I think his content isn't directed towards mid-20s people. Yeah, he was inspired by Northern Lion. In fact, I think Northern Lion has told the story before where Markiplier sent him an email asking to do a collab back when Mark was a new YouTuber. And, I mean, of course, Northern Lion didn't really reply to it because he's like, you know, who's this guy, right? Makes sense. Only for him to turn out to be Markiplier. He has good energy. He strikes me as a very good person. Like, not just in the, like, he hasn't been canceled kind of good. In, like, the, he seems like a good, genuine person. Good. They were too hyper for me. I think they've mellowed out quite a lot, right? Like, yeah, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, they used to be very, like, energetic, a little enthusiastic. I think they've mellowed out quite a lot, haven't they? Which is good, because, I don't know, YouTubers who excessively fake enthusiasm always kind of rub me the wrong way a little bit. A little bit. Chris and Mike and his Minecraft family series, I've never heard of that before. A lot of charity streams and stuff like that. Yeah, like, strikes me as a good bloke. They're so kawaii, awesome, cute. Markiplier, such a good person. He isn't racist. I mean, yeah, like, it sucks, but so many Minecraft and, I mean, YouTubers in general turn out to be horrible people that when one of them is, like, normal and acts normal, they're like, oh my god, he's such a good person. And he's like, yeah, he isn't racist. He isn't, like, a bad person. Yeah, I guess he's good. Or is that just... Is the bar just so low that he's actually just normal? I don't know. Kind of sad, but either way. It's a low bar, yeah. Kind of sad. But... oh well. Oh, it's getting dark. Hopefully I can get back before it gets truly dark. I gotta be very close, right? I reckon if I climb this mountain, I'll see my base. The bar is 6 feet under, yeah. When he hasn't committed any war crimes, oh my lord. Got me feeling all hot and bothered over here. Really hard to judge people over a screen to see if they're good people. So we just have to be hopeful that they actually are. Yeah, it's impossible. Ooh, this is really cool, actually. It's impossible, as a matter of fact, because it's very easy to put on a facade. I mean, to an extent, I do as well, because in order to be entertaining, I have to be not how I am in normal life, because I'm a pretty boring person. I'm a boring person, but since you see me in a window of me trying to be entertaining, you probably think that I'm an entertaining bloke in real life. In reality, I'm fucking boring. You guys would hate me. In real life, you guys would hate me. You'd be like, this guy sucks. He's so boring. Because I don't talk. I don't make an attempt to be that entertaining in real life. I don't, like, Kristen can attest to this. We'll go over to her parents' house. Or not her parents' house, her grandparents' house. And I will literally just sit there and not say a word. Easily over, like, 80% of my daily amount of talking is done on stream. And 80% is a little conservative. It's the funny oof sound. I still didn't see any squids. Are squids just, like, super rare back in these old versions? They're... oh, God. They're fucking everywhere in modern day. I guess they were really rare. But we should be able to make most of the wool variants now, so... that's good. Entire stream of just silently eating a sandwich? That'll be... that's probably a true reflection of how I actually am. I'll just be sitting there quietly eating my sandwich. You gasp at about how much mayo I put on my sandwiches. I get canceled as a result. But god damn it, I just love mayo, man. Only God can judge me. Alright. Let's see. So, first of all, put this in here. Put this in my ass. Let's put our spruce woods, even though they are still technically counted as regular woods, let's put them here. So spruce wood, birch wood. Okay. Keep those safe. I'm not Mayo Boy. Stop calling me Mayo Boy. Stop calling me Tony Pizza. What's up, Cottagecore Island? How are you doing? Thanks for the hydrate, Lewis. Look who's speaking. Yeah. And then when you start talking, they're like, oh, look who decided to show up. Look, why are you so quiet? You should talk more. I haven't heard you talk this much before. Look who just crawled out of their hole when you exit your room for the first time in the day. Shut up. You're making me want to go back. Whoa, it speaks is a common one I've heard. That's just, it's demeaning. It's demeaning. There's no other way to describe it as, like, anything other than truly insulting when people decide that it's okay to do that. To, like, make a point of somebody who finally decided to talk because, I don't know, that's why they didn't talk, because they knew that they would be fucking demeaned for it. All right. Blue wool, and then let me grab the green. Blue and yellow, what does that make? Green? But we already have green. Okay, blue and green should make cyan, I think. Yeah. And then blue and red. Let me grab red. Blue. Well, let me make the red first. Blue and red makes purple. And then there's magenta. How do you make magenta? Does it involve bone meal? No. How do you make magenta? Is magenta purple and blue again? Purple and... Okay. I got my... It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess, okay? Give me my cyan. Give me my... Is that it? Oh, I need my purple now. Give me my baby back. I want my baby back. All right, and then give me my cyan. Okay, let's put those away. Purple and red? Maybe. The only one that I can't make is brown. Like, it's literally impossible because I can't get cocoa beans yet. All right, blue, purple, cyan. And then I have one squid ink, so I can make black wool. Okay, and then put the cyan... The purple and red? Is that how you make magenta? No. Purple and white? No. Red and white, though, should make pink. Yeah, okay, there we go. Give me a pink. Very good. Purple and pink. Okay, purple and pink. Is that right? Correct. I was just testing you. I knew that was right. I was just making sure you guys knew. All right, pink and magenta. I honestly don't know. Like, any color theory experts want to tell me the difference between purple and magenta? I guess magenta is like a purple pink, but is that really magenta? I would just call that pink myself, like a hot pink. Like a Victoria's Secret pink. You know, the Victoria's Secret that you pass by in the mall when your mom takes you to the mall, you pass by the Victoria's Secret and you trying to look away, trying to act like you're not looking at the panties on display. You know. All right. Black, or am I projecting? Black, and then we should make gray as well. Magenta is purplish pink. Interesting. Like, I would just call this hot pink myself. What other ones do we need? I'm not trauma dumping. I might be trauma dumping a little bit. Okay, we got orange, we got magenta, we got light... No, we don't have light blue. Light blue should just be blue and white, right? Blue, white. Okay, there we go. Light blue. Very good. That's a nice color. A phthalo blue. Have you ever actually gone into Victoria's Secret? I have gone into a Victoria's Secret, yes. Light blue, yellow. I got yellow, right? Yeah. Lime. I don't have lime. Gotta make lime. Lime. You know you're an adult when you're excited to get new socks and underwear? Dude, legit. As a kid, you get new underwear for Christmas or something like that. You're like, what the fuck is this? This sucks. As an adult, you're like, holy shit. It doesn't have holes in it. is more light pink than hot pink. At least mine is. Oh, interesting. I can't say I'm a big purveyor of Victoria's Secret, but I've definitely been in them before. All right, we got lime now. We got orange, we got magenta, got lime blue, or sorry, light blue, got yellow, lime, pink, gray. We don't have gray, but we have to get more squid ink before we can get that. We have light gray. We have cyan, we have purple, we have blue, we have green, we have red, and we have black. We only need gray, and that's it. Brown as well, but brown is impossible to get until the beta 1.4 version where they let you find cocoa beans in dungeons. So, unfortunately, for the moment, that is not available. Okay, cool. Do I even keep all I don't think I keep these dyes, man. I don't need them. I only need to keep the bone meal to make gray. But other than that, man, just like throw them away. I don't see myself using these dyes ever again. Look at that. This is what companies do after Pride Month is over. They're like, red, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Yeah, get them out of here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh shit, yeah, I need a lapis block though. What am I thinking? They're right. And I have just enough for that. Oh my god, I didn't even realize, yeah, I had to make the lapis block, and I just so happened to have perfectly enough for it. Oopsie daisies. Well, good thing. You need them for beds and concrete and carpet? Oh god, yeah, you're right. I hate when chat's right. It sucks. It sucks. I hate, like, chat, you guys are supposed to be like, I'm supposed to tell you guys what's up, okay? You guys aren't supposed to be Billy Big Britches on me. I'm supposed to Billy Big Britches you. This is fucked up, man. I hate when you guys are right. I hate when you guys are smart. Put the wool in rainbow order. Okay, red, orange, yellow, call that green, blue, indigo. I don't have all the rainbow colors. That'll have to do. That'll have to do for now. We got Roy G. Biv. And then white. There we go. All right. And then I don't think I'll need mushrooms. Although I should keep them later on so that we can grow the mushroom blocks. I got so many saplings. I don't need gravel. Don't need more cobblestone, although I should have kept it. Because now I don't have any. Sand. Spruce wood will keep. I don't need any more iron. I thought I was going to have to make more iron armor, but I don't. Sticks, hang on to them. Feathers, sure. String, sure. All right. And my inventory is no longer a goddamn mess. Beautiful. So, that's not wool? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the wool? Oh. Poker face, fucker face. Yeah, you're right. All right. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Roy G. Biv. Like, what's indigo, man? I don't... How about this? Okay, that's actually lapis. What are you doing? How about this? Blue, indigo, violet. How's this? Is that... That's probably the closest you can get, man. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, even though it's cyan. Indigo is more like a purpley blue, right? Or is this indigo? And then this is violet? No, you can't stack meat in this version. It sucks. Red, orange, yellow, lime green, cyan, light blue, purple, magenta, pink? Sadly, that's one color too long for the chest, but sure. There you go. There you go. Is that good enough? All the Pride stuff is on sale on July 1st in honor of my birthday. There you go. Companies don't actually care about making their workplaces more diverse for the LGBT. They're just making it so that it's cheaper when my birthday rolls around. I like that logic. I like that logic a lot. All right, now we need squids. We need squids for gray dye. I mean, don't tell me that I have to generate new terrain for squids to spawn. Surely not. Surely squids should spawn in existing waters, but unless they're just, like, really hard to find on the surface, I don't see any. Like, I don't see any squids. Indigo between light blue and purple? What's indigo? There is no, like, good indigo in the game, though, sadly. Surely not. I wouldn't think so, but it's also really freaking hard to see once you go underwater here. Like, I don't think I would need to. What's up, Sapphire? How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I only saw one on my trip over there, where I actually was generating new terrain. And I don't see any, man. Indigo is dark blue? I thought indigo was like a purpley blue. I don't see squids, chat. But that could be for later. I think they spawn more in rivers. That makes literally no sense. You might be right. I'm not saying you're not right, but if that is how they did it, that makes, like, no sense. Aren't they like ocean in real life? The sea bottom is dirt? It is dirt, yeah. This is before oceans were actually introduced, so all the oceans, quote-unquote, had, like, just dirt on the bottom. And also no swimming, either. Squids can't swim upwards right now, only across the bottom. Oh, shit. So what you're saying is... Oh, God, I hear a spider? Well, I gotta check that out. Give me a quick refresh my breath here. I mean, there's a spider. Gotta check it out here. God, these cave noises. Too spooky for me, quite frankly. Too spooky for me. I just want to check it out, just in case it's a spawner. Just in case it's a spawner. If it's a spawner, and I have a spawner that close to home, that would be pretty good. It seems as though he's just... he's just hanging out. Oh wait, I've been here. Interesting, I've been here, but I didn't explore this way. I just stopped at some point. Why would I do that? Interesting, alright. I didn't plan on caving here, but, Ooh. This is what I'm saying, man. Caves stop a lot, but usually if you just keep digging them out, they continue. They keep going. Even though that one didn't go that far. Okay. Well, that was a nice sidetrack. That was a nice distraction from the fact that I can't find any goddamn squids. It's a nice distraction for a quick second, though. Oceans are just big water. Basically just big lakes, right? Yeah. Alright, let me back out, please. I need to find my squids. So they can't swim upwards. So theoretically, if you're going to find squids, they're going to be at the bottom of the ocean. But I can't see. Like, legit, I cannot see. It is impossible to see when you are that low down. So maybe if I find, like, shallow water where you can see the bottom of it, maybe that would be the play. They can spawn at the top? They can spawn at the top, but I guess they'll just sink? I guess they'll just sink down. I don't know. I used to be so scared, or caves, that I wouldn't be able to find iron or progress. I used to only play on peaceful mode, because I was such a little bitch. In my defense, I played on a netbook that legit got like 10 frames per second at the best of times. So if I ever did actually want to fight a mob, I would probably get my ass kicked. But really the answer is because I was a huge little baby back bitch, but that's just me. Every ocean in early game is just goddamn man-made. I don't know about man-made, but definitely not as cool as they are now. Like, I could keep an eye on this. This is a pretty shallow pond. Do I ever play Minecraft Pocket Edition? I've played it before, not on stream. But I honestly find it so... I don't have, like, big hands. But I don't like... I don't know. I really don't like playing Pocket Edition. It feels so awkward on my hands. I tried playing it when I was super anxious on a flight one time, and believe it or not, the level of discomfort I had in playing it did not or outweigh the amount of anxiety that I had flying a plane. I was actually like that disgusted by my Minecraft Pocket Camp experience. Not Pocket Camp, Jesus Christ. That cave noise scared me. Oh, grow up. No, I'm kidding. They're very scary. Frustrating shit makes you more anxious? I don't know. But I don't like flying. Usually when I fly, I'm like anxious for like the first 30 minutes of the flight, so I'll like play Minesweeper or something. Bro, I am looking respectfully, but I do not see squids, and I'm about to get mad. The nether machine? Oh shit, what was that thing called? Yeah, because you couldn't make nether portals. What was it called? Like the lodestone? I forget. Oh, grow up? I've said that plenty of times. I can't find a squid, man. I found one, just luckily. But I can't find any more. I can't do it. They just don't exist. Can someone, and this would be really hard to find. Yeah, the nether core reactor, that's right. This would be really hard to find documentation for. But do you have to load new terrain to find a squid? Do you have to load new terrain to find a squid? Surely not. I don't know why they wouldn't just spawn in existing waters. Because if I do, then I'll have to go back out to where I was. My guess is no, but, like, that's what I think as well. Like, my guess is also no, but, like, this is ridiculous. They're not this rare. Unless they were just, like, stupidly rare back in the day. And we went to the nether and we ended up screaming the whole time. That was basically my experience playing yesterday in the version that introduced the nether. Just constantly being assaulted by ghasts. The ghast spawning back in the day was absurd. It doesn't seem like they despawned yet, so I don't know if more will spawn if you have, like, 400 out in new terrain. I don't know. Yeah, that was terrifying. Yesterday's stream was woo-wee. When it came to the Minecraft segment, at least. Oh, it's getting dark. Well, I've kind of committed to, like, walking to try to, like, either generate new terrain or hopefully find squids along the way, so... I didn't think that this would be what holds me up. I thought getting, like, the lapis would hold me up, maybe. Not this. Not this. Oh, yeah, the soul sand quest. Yeah, that took a while as well. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I hold the standards of, what, modern-day Minecraft in regards to, like, how often things spawn, be it soul sand or squids. Maybe this was just normal back in the day. I don't know. Yeah, like Sisyphus climbing a mountain. Yeah, basically. Basically. And the tool breaking sound. Luckily, that did not exist back in this day. But yeah, like, I don't know, for some reason, the audio balancing on the tool breaking sound is, like, absurdly, like... Can I do this to, like, see? No, not really. I mean, this is a river. Somebody mentioned maybe that they spawn more often in rivers, and I think that that's a river, technically. Yeah, the clunk sound when it breaks. Incredibly jump-scaring. The sunset looks like you just crank down the brightness. Yeah, like, it just slowly, like, transitions. Well, not slowly. It's actually quite rough. The transition between daytime and nighttime. I don't know, I kind of miss it, though. Alright, well, sorry if you can't see anything. It is mighty dark, and there is no brightness option, so... Sorry. But I promise you, I can't see a whole lot either myself. I'll try to light it up as I go. Hey. I hear something approaching me. Get away. I'll try to light it up as best as possible, but... I don't know, man. It was hard to find squids in the daytime. This is going to be extra painful. I can't hear you. It's too dark in here. You're gonna have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. Gentlemen? Any handsome young squids that are DTF? I think I hear something on sand. Is it you? You have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. Classic Simpsons. I thought I heard something on sand. Or is it me? I could have been hearing me, I suppose. I don't know. I could have been hearing myself. No, I don't see nothing. Surely the spawn condition is just water? That's what I think. That's what I would think. Be it water that generated before squids were added or after. I don't know. That seems to be, I don't know. The only squid I did find was when I generated new terrain. So that's why I'm thinking that I might have to find new terrain. Might be worth just hopping in a boat until I can find one. I mean, it would get me away from the land and therefore the mobs. So, sure. And I think I'm just about to hit the new terrain that I loaded earlier. So, sure. You know what? Put me in a boat. Maybe they fixed the boats by this version of the game. Ha! Good joke. Alright, there we go. Does the nether reset the spawns in the overworld? Does the nether reset the spawns? Are you saying that if I go into the nether and then come back out, will that, like, refresh the potential to get squids? I really doubt it. I really don't think so, but I don't know, man. Maybe. I have such horrible, bone-chilling news. I actually am kind of a fraud. I don't actually know that episode. I just know that one scene from that episode. But you catch me on SpongeBob, man. You won't slip an episode or a reference past me. Simpsons, I'm a little bit of a fraud. I honestly don't remember too much about it. This is your white whale? It is my white whale. The boat's so slow. Like, I know it's hard to see, but it is not moving very fucking fast at all. It is not moving very goddamn fast at all. I don't know, but this was just normal back in the day. I don't think... I mean, they definitely changed it at some point, but I never remember them being this slow, and they still haven't fixed the fucking glitch with the armor sticking out the bottom. This was a glitch last time we played, in fucking Alpha 1.2, and now in Beta 1.2, it's still a thing. They haven't fixed this shit. Jesus, Mojang, what are you doing, lazy devs? Was it not, like, just Notch still at this time? Was it even Mojang, or is it, like... multiple people? I thought it was... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It might have still just been Notch. Maybe they had a whole team at this point, though. I don't know. What? I barely touched that! I barely touched that. I did not... quite frankly, respectfully, my darling, I did not hit that hard, okay? Shitty ass boat. Boat sucks. Alright, put me back in. Iron ass. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. You don't know that? That's the only quote you know? Oh my god, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. If anything, I envy you because you get to experience watching SpongeBob if you ever cared to do so. But only the good episodes. Did you find Lapis yet? I did find Lapis, actually quite easily. The only thing I still need is squid ink, which you would think is not that hard. Squids, in the modern day, they spawn all over the place. And I mean, for all I know, I could have swam or boated over like several of them at this point, but it's just so hard to see that I can't tell. You think you might play more Minecraft content after this? Watching you play is pretty fun. Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is going to be like an episodic series on my channel. So I'm going to do this until I eventually get to the modern day, which that'll take a while in itself. Squid? Huh? Where? No, you're messing with me. You're messing with me. You're trying to pull my ass cheeks. Behind? No. I think look, I'm desperate enough to where I'll fall for this blatant attempt at trolling, but I think you're pulling my leg. I think you're trying to goof me. How can you see a squid when I can't see a squid? Like, holy shit, there's a squid. There's many squids. Somebody mod that man. Somebody mod that man. I want to formally apologize. I thought you were trolling me. Genuinely, I thought you were trolling me. I thought you were having a goof. I thought you were having a gaffe at my expense. But by golly, you were right. And we now have 4 squid ink. Somebody give that man a reward. Thank you, Mr. Cataboy. Yo! There you go. Ricky Angel, thanks for the tier 3 to Mr. Cataboy. There you go. I appreciate... Oh, God. Watch where you're going, man. Jesus. There you go. Thank you so much, Ricky Angel. I appreciate that. And Mr. Cataboy, enjoy your well-deserved tier 3 sub. Uh-oh. Nightbot still timed you out. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Cataboy. Savior of the series right there. Alright. And it's getting daytime. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for a better trip, to be honest with you. Oh, is this where the... No. Can I make this? Ban Nightbot? It's the only solution. It's the only solution I can see. The sash ringing, the trash singing, the mash flinging slasher. No respect. I tell you, I get no respect. Thank you, though. Genuinely, you probably saved me several minutes of looking around. I mean, that still is kind of weird, though, that I, once again, didn't find one until I generated new terrain. That's really weird how they don't... Seemingly, they don't spawn in existing water. You have to go to new water. That's really annoying, and for the sake of future updates, I really hope they change that. It's a gray sheep. He despawned? Interesting. Well, the reason why I needed to get the black ink is because I needed gray wool. If I had saw that gray sheep a little bit earlier, I wouldn't have needed to get the black ink. Which would have saved a lot of time, but then he despawned. So, all is fixed? I thought that was... Yeah, I do that as well. The pink of a pig is the same color as, like, the pink of a sheep. I keep thinking it's a pink sheep. Which I don't need, but still would be cool. Oh, man. Man, how far did I go? I've never seen this terrain before. Legit, like, that gray sheep. It might have been an epiphany. It might have been, like, an epiphany, dude. Pink and brown sheep don't spawn yet? Oh, yeah, that's true, right? Yeah, I think not until beta 1.4. What's up, Afardis? How are you doing? This is why there were so many Minecraft creepypastas back in the day. Goddamn disappearing sheep. That's just scary. And this game is more horrifying than most horror games. It's genuinely a scary game. Like, that chicken kind of jump scared me there. Mass hysteria moment from Dagnall in chat. Yeah, Meowing Nuns got nothing on us. Alright, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Not like the racist one, like the one where I, climb the mountain with a water bucket. Oh my god, but it's so slow. It's so slow. I should just build up. Why am I continuing to do this? Why am I doing this? I'm committed, I guess. It's so slow, chat. Commit to it? I mean, I am now. It's so bad. This is before they added the ability to, like, swim properly. Oh my god. Ooh. There we go. Alright, good. I actually had snow so close. It took me legit an hour of traveling yesterday to find snow, and I have some that's pretty close. According to the compass, I don't think it's too much further this way. Because you'll look rad. I mean, I was thinking more so, like, I don't want to build this nasty-ass cobble pillar and then just have it be an eyesore. But at the same time, that was painful. That was painful. Epiphany by Taylor Swift. Sorry, I just have to mention that Taylor Swift song. That's okay. Certified Swiftie in chat. Swifter. I don't know. What do they call themselves? Can you do a... Alright, good. You can. Before I actually managed to finish my question, I answered my question. I was going to ask if you can do water bucket drops in this version of the game. You can. MLG Pro Gamer has logged on. Oh, God. Remember when every Minecraft YouTuber back in the day was partnered with Machinima? Do you guys remember that? And how, like, shit Machinima always treated people? Yup, yes. Oh my god, dude, it was every fucking big gaming channel. A Machinima partner. A Machinima Respawn partner. A Machinima Realms partner at the top of their YouTube banner. Everyone. Not a single one went without a Machinima partnership. And then Machinima died, because apparently treating your employees like shit has repercussions occasionally. No, you can't sprint. Not until beta 1.8. Machinima scammed people out of millions for real, and they still died. How brain dead do you have to be to scam people out of millions and still go under? Jesus. I don't know. Either way. Fuck Machinima, they can eat my ass. On one hand, yes, I agree, fuck Machinima. On the other hand, man, old gaming Machinimas were like peak YouTube, man. Like the creators, not Machinima, the creators made some really cool things. Old like Minecraft Machinimas or like Gmod Machinimas, those were awesome, dude. But Machinima themselves suck dick. I wish I didn't remember. I don't know, man. I remember those times in my life quite fondly. Maybe a little bit more fondly than I do now sometimes. Fuck it up, like those people that win the lottery ticket and go bankrupt in 6 months. First of all, did someone win the Mega Millions yesterday? I didn't play. I tend not to play the lottery. But second of all, I really do have the utmost sympathy for people who win. Oh, somebody did, okay. Oh, good for them. Then again, I was just about to say, I really do feel bad for those people because they probably get, like, proverbially eaten alive in Illinois. Okay. I know one person in Illinois. I'll have to hit him up later. Hit him up, hit him up. I feel really bad for them because, I mean, it's just the biggest target on your back, right? Family that you used to think loved you for you suddenly turn into, oh, remember me? I'm your old granny. I used to change your diapers when you were shitting yourself. Can I have $5 million? I don't know. I feel bad for those people because it's got to be like the biggest target on their back. In some states as well, you have no right to privacy if you actually want to cash those checks out as well. You have to, like, your full, like, information gets revealed, right? All right. Gray wool complete. And for that matter, every wool complete now, right? How many different kinds of wool are there? You lawyer up and claim it under a trust? I mean, yeah, but, like, still, man. How can you not have the biggest target on your back? I've seen a lot of people's lives get ruined because they win big on the lottery. All right, to review, everything that was new in Beta 1.2. A cake, a dispenser, a note block, a lapis block, sandstone, birch log, spruce log, orange wool, magenta wool. That's this, right? Yep. Light blue wool, yellow wool, lime wool, pink wool, gray wool, light gray wool, cyan wool, purple wool, blue wool, not brown wool, it's not possible yet, green wool, red wool, black wool. I believe we have all of them that are gettable at this moment. Brown wool, while it is in the game at this point, is not acquirable until they add cocoa beans spawning to dungeon chests. They have cocoa beans in the game and they have brown wool in the game, but they are not obtainable yet. So, we'll have to wait until beta 1.4 to get cocoa beans and therefore brown wool. Cool. Good. Nice. Theoretically, Ricking Angel, by the way, shoutouts to them. They have been making a spreadsheet that has conveniently everything listed that is introduced in every version of the game. I can pull it up here if you want to see. Here. So, we're at now beta 1.2. So, beta 1.3 introduces cobblestone slabs, petrified oak slabs, which are weird. I don't know what the difference between petrified oak slabs and regular oak slabs are. Architect of Truth, thanks so much for the prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All old slabs turn into petrified slabs. So if I just make an oak slab and then through the versions, it'll eventually turn into a petrified oak slab? Is that how it works? Okay. Well, in that case, that should be easy. And then a red bed. I mean, it was just a bed back in the day because they didn't have different colors of bed, and a redstone repeater as well. They're mined quicker with pickaxes instead of axes or something. It was a bug. Yeah, I remember that, actually, now that you mention it. Interesting. I didn't know it was considered a whole separate block, though. I'm back, besties. Welcome back. I mean, dude, there's not much that beta 1.3 introduces, so y'all want to knock out beta 1.3 as well? Beta 1.4 will take a while, because we'll need to get cocoa beans from a dungeon, and of course that dungeon needs to be generated in new terrain. So, beta 1.4 will be a while, so we're not going to get to beta 1.4 today. But I think all of this should be able to be knocked out in like 10 minutes. Yeah. I mean, sandstone slab, I don't have enough sandstone yet, but we can get some easily. Yeah, let's go to beta 1.3. Let's do it. Let me hit you with the chatting screen right now. What do I have for lunch? Note, it's 5 p.m. I don't think that the time of day should indicate at all what is and is not an appropriate lunch meal. So you know what, dude? Like, are you at work or are you at home? Because, of course, that changes the answer as well. If you're at home and you have the liberty of eating whatever you have in your home, then, dude, fuck it. Make yourself a 5 p.m., like, scrambled eggs, man. I don't know. Who says... Society says you cannot eat scrambled eggs at 5 p.m. Oh, my God. This is absurd. All right. The chatting screen. There you go. Yeah, we can knock out... Ooh. Oops, I accidentally hit play multiplayer. Hang on, this is like fucking foreign. Watch this. Oh, hang on, let me do this real quick. Not that, this. There we go. Okay. Look at this multiplayer screen. Look at this. You had to enter the IP. You had to enter the IP yourself. Oh my God. It didn't have like the server list or anything. You literally had to manually type the IP. Minecraft multiplayer is currently not finished, but there is some buggy early testing going on. I remember actually in these older versions, you actually couldn't go to the Nether. Oh, it's got my worlds. It's actually got a world list now. It's not just like World 1, World 2, World 3. Holy shit, this is a map that I was doing. There's a community project going on amongst people where they're trying to replicate the United States on like a 1-to-1, well, not a 1-to-1 scale. It might be like a very accurate recreation of the United States. I was checking it out. I'm very surprised it actually recognizes that as a world. What is this? Scavelous McRegion? This may take a while? Oh, fuck. I feel like I should have made a backup here. I mean, this will probably be fine. It is only one version of the game that's changing, but still. Hash browns for breakfast is okay, but mashed potatoes not allowed? Not allowed, says who, though? Society? Fuck society. What do they know? They redid the chunk in terrain gen. It's fine. I definitely still should make backups. I definitely still should make backups. But we're fine. Everything is good. The world looks the same. I feel like it looks better lighting-wise. Oh god, it's getting dark. Okay. Well, that was nice for the quick moment that we had. Okay, so 1.3 introduces sandstone slabs. If we make 3 sandstone blocks, that should be easy enough. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. And now cobblestone slabs exist. Before, this would just make a smooth stone slab rather, I don't know, it was really weird. Because, I mean, it's cobblestone, it's not smooth stone. So now you actually need smooth stone to make a smooth stone slab. And also, oak slabs. So 3 new slabs get added. A bed gets added, which should just be 3 wool and of any color. And that. And now, I mean, I want to actually make 2 beds because one of the beds I want to use, of course, to skip the night. And then one, of course, to register into the collection as well. There you go. And now we can skip the nighttime. What an amazing change. Thank you, Mojang. 10 years later. And then we'll make one to add to the chest as well. I already eat whatever I want for my meals. I just find it funny. Potatoes are like that in society's mind. Potatoes are way too versatile to only be for one time of the day. That's some fucking horse shit. Alright, what else do I need? Beds and... It was a bed and... Yo, what's up, Anonymous? How are you doing? Finally caught a stream. Welcome. Oh, and a repeater. Okay. So a repeater, I think, takes 3 smooth stone. I think. I don't use redstone, so I really don't know. But I think it's 1 redstone dust, 2 torches, and then 3 smooth stone. I think that's how you do it. Is that it after the redstone repeater? Is that it? I mean, if that's the case, that was easy. Beta 1.3, like I said, man, these updates don't introduce a whole lot. They were only like a few weeks apart. Alright, I think it goes like this, this, this. This in the middle, this here, this here. Alright, there you go. Repeater. It repeats. And that's literally everything. Eventually, we'll have to make beds of all the different color variants, but back in these days, it only had 1 variant. The red kind. Bed, repeater, sandstone slab, petrified oak slab, which it's just a regular oak slab right now, but I guess eventually it'll turn into a petrified oak slab. Whatever that means. And cobblestone slab. That's it. It do be kind of repeating, though. Thanks for the hydrate. There you go. That's it. That's everything in beta 1.3. 1.2 took a while. 1.3 was not bad. But then tomorrow we're going to be doing beta 1.4. Which I don't think in itself introduces any new blocks. But like I said earlier, beta 1.4 makes it so that cocoa beans become legitimately obtainable, which then means that we need to get cocoa beans and brown wool. So while it doesn't introduce any blocks, it does make existing blocks finally obtainable. So we'll need to go get cocoa beans tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday, in beta 1.4.